Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Let's Read Homestuck stream. As you can see from the preview here, we're not going to be jumping into Homestuck right off the bat. We're going to be starting off with some Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, which are little comics that are actually written by Dave Strider. So, I see Jeremy decided to come in right on time. Welcome aboard. And, yeah, how's everybody doing today?
My throat hurts.
Alright.
Door.
Crippling depression.
I slammed my penis in the car door.
You
I'm a
slammed your
faithful-
penis in the car door.
Oh no.
Our table is broken.
And Shikki has joined us right on time. Let me get you over there and get you your title.
Oh no! Our table
It's
broken. Well, the table broke.
I'm out of cough drops. No.
Oh fuck.
Rest in peace, the cough drops. No.
Marcus.
Alrighty, let's get started with Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. I'm thinking maybe like 5 or 10 of these comics just to get us started. We don't have to read all of them, but like just to warm us up. And Shikki is gone.
Bye, Shiggy.
Rip.
I just realized.
Cheeky.
Alright, also, I do just want to give a heads up. Some of these Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff things might be a bit crass. I can't remember if they contain slurs or not. If they contain slurs, I will not read them, but just know that this is just shitty comics that Dave's decided to make.
Cancel Dave.
Cancel Dave's Twitter's job.
Twitter.
Alright, let's get
And it's terrible.
started. I can't wait to be a useless piece of shit all day and play all these games. Fuck, I'm falling down all these stairs. I warned you about stairs, bro. I told you, dog. It keeps happening. I told you, man. I told you about stairs. That's
Pick
the
Monokuma down the stairs.
He looks like he's doing that pog face.
Mm-hmm.
Stop!
Yeah,
That's what I thought of! This
Become
is
a baby.
actually the original Pog face. It comes way before the
The usual Pog champ. Or
the original
whatever.
Pog champ.
Let's look at the next comic.
Booty.
Bro? Yeah, dude? Where are your pants? I took them off because I was banging your mom for a minute there, and now you are banging her. Hee hee hee.
Sweet home
Nah, I was just looking for my wallet.
That's
I
so
was
right.
I was
Now,
trying to find my
where did I
wallet.
put my car keys?
I was just trying to find my wallet. I wasn't trying to do that.
Today, I put jelly on this hot god. Just how high do you even have to be just to do something like that?
For a cursed image.
Lol.
Not as high as a fucking tree.
Economy.
Obama.
Yeah.
Oh my god, picture of Obama.
Will you like that, Obama?
I'm sure you mean Obama.
The economy in ruins. Bruh, time to get my game on, know what I'm saying?
No!
And there he goes. The squirrel has his game. I am not joking. What did that guy even smoke? This is insane.
The same smoke Garcello
Looks
smoked.
like something from Peppa Pig.
Maybe they're right that sometimes video games does cause violence.
Typical.
Bro, did you get the new hot game that everyone's buzzing about these days? Dude, you know I did. You know it. That is so sweet, man. How about a bro hug bump? Okay, how do we do this? Let's do this thing. Let's make this shit work. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen.
So crusty.
Like genuine question.
What?
Like,
That face.
All I
Deep
can think
fry.
of, is Quispy.
genuine question right here.
Mhm.
Hussmeister, what the fuck is this?
A work of art.
God.
This
who the hell is
supposed to
Husky?
feel like
All I know is that this was made by Dave Strider.
this is supposed to be like a post-ironic, like
Massive
parody.
dumpy doo.
This is
Bruh.
a post-ironic parody of like those gamer comics.
Oh,
You know,
I
like
see.
the comics
Yeah, I
where
see.
like Lost is from. You know, the Lost meme. The
Yes,
meme that
I
never
do, I
seems to
do.
fucking die.
Yeah.
That meme. Yeah, it's supposed to be a parody of those type of comics.
Okay,
Yes.
that explains a lot. Thank you.
Bro,
Anyways,
I got a ticket for the big game. It's sports. Dog, I am so jealous. You know I love the big game. Oh yeah, and there he goes. The big man has the rock. He's driving so hard through the paint downtown. Alley-oop for the slam dunk.
No.
Introducing the new friend, Jeremy. Bro, have you seen my socks around anywhere? No, dude. Again with the socks. What is it even with you and socks, man? It's like you must be toking up on a joint to make you stoned or something. I can't even think of who leaves all their socks lying around like that. Ugh.
Socks are cool, dumbass.
The sock
Hans,
cruise
pick up your
was a
sock.
distraction. I have the car.
okay.
Among Us.
What's Among Us
Among Us.
about that?
Who knows?
The last one. It looks like a floating,
The
like,
red.
Among Us food.
The sock
It looks like a-
was a distraction.
That's a bit sussy.
That's a little sus.
I'm gonna bite both of you.
Please don't.
One more person says something about Among Us, and I'm leaving.
Please don't.
Stop posting about Among Us.
Okay, what about Danganronpa
Oh
then?
yeah, bitches. Milk. It's time
Right.
to
Yeah, I like
get
that shit.
my pour on. I need to know that angel to use. IOC Gerard.
It
That
isn't
is-
coming out. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
We focus on the way he turns his head.
What is that?
His nose just went.
He wants to tell you about your insurance. Or
You want
he wants to tell you about your car
Were
extended
you
warranty.
even gonna nut?
What is that? What is that? That looks like a void meme. What is all that?
Alright, let's do one more.
Oh my god.
Okay.
New
I just do-
what is Dave on?
Is that all
What
you-
is Dave?
Well, I just do not believe what I saw. What kind of skills even are those stunts you just pulled? I could tell
could
you,
tell you.
but I would have to kill you. God damn. Can we just admire the level of crust between these two drawings?
Wispy.
Like, okay, pie.
What did he even do?
Your mom.
Dang.
What is Dave on when he makes these comics?
Literally
9,000 levels of
trying his
irony at
hardest to be
least.
as awful as possible.
And weed.
Sounds about right.
This
He's
ecstasy
doing his
does
best to be
shit.
as bad as possible.
More
I think he
bad
did a
than
good
I
job
am.
of it.
He's like, if I can't be the
Just-
best, I sure as hell can be the worst.
Oh my god.
I try to be good, and
You're
now I'm
bad
going to make
because
it
I'm
as
bad.
bad as possible. It's gonna be so bad it's good. It's ironically bad, and also ironically good. It's 2 levels of irony, yo. You don't get it.
Dave, do you need a break?
I'd
like
say we need a
HOMESTUCK.
break. Let's go back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah, I just fell out of my fucking house. What do you expect?
At least a little more sanity, but okay.
All right, so it looks like Rose Lalonde signed off on her Spurb walkthrough.
Okay, that's a really good, like
Ooh.
signature.
Ooh.
Ooh. Hours
Oh,
in the
God.
future.
Do be a wayward vagabond.
The war-weary calls another broken planet home, another cloth his garb. Land and rags fit for the wayward. A villain becomes a vagabond. The recent past is recalled.
Ooh.
Ah,
An accursed mascot is located among fallen brethren, its visage reviled.
Ooh.
A rag of souls drifts from the heavens, its owner a mystery.
Owner, your mom. Oh, hi, John.
Oh,
A
God.
boy finds a dead friend, her ring recovered.
Oh, Jade!
Oh no!
She's fucking dead.
The boy sees himself in a cloud, his destination revealed. Hours in the future.
That's the Artless Renegade, right?
A mistress becomes a mendicant.
Never mind.
The recent past is recalled.
nice.
A communication device is borrowed. A rendezvous arranged. Rippin' pieces boxcars.
No boxcars!
Yeah.
Bartes.
The Slayer is summoned. The collateral presented.
Thanos snap.
The droll is beckoned. The bargain honored.
Hi, sweet boy. How you doing?
The boy finds the castle. His courier's path crossed.
Boof.
The mail is delivered. An
He is
obligation satisfied.
Hallelujah.
Friends are dead.
The package is opened.
Ah.
Letters read.
Should I read this?
No, this is actually not Jade.
Oh, I thought it would be.
Nope.
Can I take this?
Sure, yeah.
I have a gut feeling I know who this is.
Well,
John.
being green is a big hint.
John, what I hear tell you, you've been through a bit of an adventure by the time you're reading this. That's so great. I love adventure, and I bet from the bottom of my boonduck, you do too. Boombuck. Why is the string getting
I bet my bottom boonbuck.
And I bet my bottom boombuck you do too. I think we are birds of a feather, John. I'm pretty eager to meet you. Oh yeah, I've mentioned we're going to meet someday. I hear you like movies. Is that right, John? I love movies too. Have you ever seen Weekend at the Bernie's? So friggin' hilarious. It's hard to talk to Jade about movies because she doesn't really know about movies. But I'm sure you know that. Boring. Just kidding. Jade, you know I love you, and I think you're a blast. Okay, speaking of Jade, we spent quite a long time working on this present for you. It was a big team effort. Okay, I had to do quite a lot of arm twisting to get her to go along with me, with helping me make such an oddball present for you, and so well in advance. But I had my arm in sort of twisted myself to get this going in the first place. But then she came around to the idea because she can see the future. Pretty amazing if you ask me. It'll all be clear later. Gadzooks, with all this arm twisting, I've been getting a good workout. We should wrestle when we meet, John. I'd love to wrestle, but I don't get a chance to wrestle with anyone that much. Do you like to get into fisticuffs, John? Scums and whatnot? Me too. Anyway, you should listen to Jade from here on out, John, because she sure seems to know what's best for you. Whatever your adventure throws at you, I'm sure she'll tell you you can handle it. She believes in you.
There's
know
another
who
page
he
to
is.
this letter.
I know who
God.
the fucking is.
There's another letter from a different author.
Oh, kicking
Oh, so
Christ.
this one is Jade, I'm guessing.
I'm
Yes.
gonna go grab
Yeah.
dinner real quick, read away.
Now give me my girl. Give me my girl. Dear John, happy birthday! Even though it's super late and you probably went through a lot of trouble to get it, I really hope this present cheers you up. You look so sad while you were reading my letter. Which is to say, the one you're reading now. I can explain. You see, when I go to sleep, sorry, in my dreams
What?
I wake
Oh!
Alright,
Number
just
one.
Keep.
Alright,
I
continue.
wake up on a planet called Prospect. By now you must know about this place. I have lived there in my dreams most of my life, and I made so many friends there over the years. You were there too, but you were asleep. The fact that you are awake now, I think, means all my friends are in trouble. You are awake because it is your job to help them. We will both help them. But I know somebody's echoing. Yeah.
Who's echoing?
I heard an echo, but probably nothing. I know these things because while I was on the moon, whenever it passed through Skya, I could see lots of things in the clouds, past the future, the stuff about our friends, and stuff about you. Now that you're awake and apparently at the center of Skya, oh, you should be able to see the stuff in the clouds too. Maybe you already have. I thought this present. My pen pal helped me work on it. He included a letter too. He's really funny and silly. I like him a lot, and I think you would too. It took a long time between the two of us, and sure, the present looks like a fun and completely ridiculous thing to get, but it's really important. You are getting it exactly when you need it most. Maybe that's hard to believe, but it's true. I saw it happen yesterday. I don't see everything, John, and I definitely don't know everything that's going to happen, but when I do know something, I always try to do my best to help people in the future. When I'm supposed to, that is. You'll get the hang of it. John, I'm really looking forward to seeing you when you wake up. It's been nice playing with my
Prospition.
prospition friends and all, but also kind of lonely. What was
that?
We can wait. Just one second, please. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. I'm not sure where I am when you're reading this, but I'm sure I'll make it down to where you are soon. Jeez, how did you get down there? Oh, well, I'll find out. I can't wait to fly around the moon with you and show you all my favorite places. It'll be so fun! Okay.
Oh, bless her heart.
Yeah, little heart.
Yes. Yeah, Prospect is now destroyed and Dream Jade is dead.
No! Also,
Fuck.
Dead.
That is sad.
Oh boy.
Here's
Which one is that?
Man.
A boy's
Jack.
grief is interrupted. His ring sought.
What's Jack gonna do with the ring? He's only got one hand.
The toy has taken a new master. The tactician, a misstep. Check. Hours in the future. A regulator becomes a renegade. The recent past is recalled. A temple is fled and soon revisited. A nearby laboratory is also revisited. Its satellites dispatched. A sleeping boy is found. Rumbling, ominous.
Deuce! Hello, friend.
The lab is in flight. It exits inoperative. Another public servant makes a sacrifice. A citizen's safety secured.
What a nice guy.
Aw. Cute.
A tyrant is retreating. A battleship landing.
Pop pop.
He's the boy. The boys.
Oh!
Hey. Jade!
A grandfather mourns, a family tradition honored. She has been stuffed.
Oh
What?
no! What the fuck?
The grandpa stuffed her.
Oh god.
Only her himself. It's okay.
Yeah, you gotta remember that, like, in the main timeline where, like, actual Jade lives, her grandfather is dead and he's been stuffed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is happening before, during, and after.
Messy timeline.
A queen mourns, a kingdom bid farewell. Hours in the future. Her journey through the windswept must be walked alone. Her entourage bid farewell. A queen becomes a questant. And then years.
Egg.
Egg.
A key is employed. A command station repaired.
Egg.
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 Wait, really bad. Let me just.
I think the I don't remember what it said, but I think it was like something like "holy shit" or "oh god."
Mhm.
Fucking hell.
The ring.
Ring.
The boy.
There's
The
another
boys.
cloud.
Another one.
And inside a dark laboratory, unused for years. And inside, a fourth wall, pilfered from a bureaucrat's office and absconded with years ago. It isn't turned on, but if it was, this is almost certainly what we would see. And this would basically be another Homestuck recap if I clicked this button, but I'm not going to.
I love that his rendition of himself is super shitty, but
Actually,
first fighting
actually,
the football guy in the back is really good.
It touched you.
it's
What?
to humor us in the audience. Just how huge is this recap?
It touched you.
Well, I'm gonna put on auto scroll and go like as fast as I can to see how far I can get to the bottom.
No.
Huh, not that long, actually. Anyway, it's time. Act 5. Like, let's go!
Here we go.
And then
Elsewhere
Act
in
5 is
Paradox
Act 6,
Space.
right?
Elsewhere in Paradox Space, we examine another planet forgotten by time, but we will strive to remember. What was this planet's name?
I think I know. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, haha, nice one, Smarty Pants, really hilarious, but let's get real here, no more clowning around.
So
That
this
is much
the
better.
Skyrim dragon language, just like backwards.
Ultran.
Enchantment table.
That is much better. In fact, as it happens, your guess is precisely correct. What are the odds? We examine the planet Alternia. Somewhere on this planet, there is a young troll. This young troll stands in his respite block. It just so happens that today, the 12th bilunar perigee of the 6th Dark Season's equinox, is the day of this young troll's larval awakening, also known as his wriggling day. Though it was 6 solar sweeps ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. 6 Alternian solar sweeps, for convenient reference, is equivalent to 13 Earth years. Earth, also for convenient reference, is a planet that does not yet exist. What will the name of this young troll be?
D's nuts.
You enter something predictably derogatory, and this guy gets fed up by your shenanigans in record time.
Right when you make a deep nuts joke. Good job.
Sorry.
This guy
Name
has
is
a lot.
Dazed.
This guy has a lot of troll pals, and their adventures are going to be quite extensive and convoluted to an even greater degree than one perhaps may be accustomed. He thinks that if you think that we have the time to drag out every little gag and expected pattern along the way, you've got another thing coming. He thinks you should cram that sobering understanding in your chitinous windhole and tamp it down hard with your ugly, stupid-looking cartilage nub. Try again. Your name is Karkat Vantis. As was previously mentioned, it is your wriggling day, which is barely even worth mentioning. It is an anniversary, if anything, to lament the faults of your existence, of which there are assuredly plenty. Equally plenty, and somewhat related to that topic, are your interests. You have a passion for ridiculously terrible romantic movies and rom-coms. You should definitely be embarrassed for liking this dreadful cinema, but for some reason you are not. You like to program computers, but you are notoriously pretty awful at it. Your programs invariably damage the machines on which they are executed, which is just as well since you like to believe you specialize in computer viruses. When you mature, you aspire to join the ranks of the most lethal members of your society, the Threshcutioners. You like to practice with your really cool sickle, but just wind up looking like kind of a doofus by yourself in your room. You like to chat with some of your other troll pals, most of which drive you batshit up the fucking belfry. You have been trying out a new chat client beta called Trollian, and you are not really sure what you think about it yet. Your troll tag is Carcinogeneticist, and you speak in a manner that is almost exclusively ornery all the time. Later, you will play a game with 5 other friends, and go on a big adventure with them. This game, for convenient reference, is a game that does not yet exist, but it will soon. What will you do? Examine the slimy purple pod. It is your Recuperacoon, full of nourishing soper slime. Every young troll enjoys the cozy embrace of such a vessel each night, and the relaxing ooze helps assuage the terrible visions of blood and carnage that plague your dark subconscious of your species. It is so inviting. A few minutes couldn't hurt. Get in.
What?
Okay,
Dingy.
this sure is cozy and all, but you can't be napping all day like a chump. Damn it, you're a busy guy. You are sort of a big deal. Goddamn slime. Now you gotta change your clothes, too. What were you thinking? Luckily, all your clothes are the same. Trolls think fashion is stupid. Examine movie posters.
Don't you think
Okay.
you would have to take a quick shower?
That's true.
Do trolls
Look at the posters.
Yeah, they have showers.
Oh, nice.
They have
Okay.
bathtubs.
It's time to get serious here. Sweet troll Gigas. Let's get real and get down to some major business. You space out and
Sorry,
get caught up reading the titles of the films for about 5 minutes. Wow, these movies are great. You don't care what anyone says. Pure magic. Is that John Cusack? The thing that most people don't realize is that John Cusack is a universal constant.
Apparently.
This movie, okay, this one even you have a hard time defending, but still, it's so good. The best thing about it is how Troll Sandler doesn't make you want to punch anything. Like, nothing at all, really hard or anything. Captulog the sickle.
Sandler.
Roll Sandler.
Oh my god.
In Homestuck. I'm just.
You
I'm
grab
kidding,
your
I'm kidding.
trusty sickle with your encryption modus. To retrieve it, you'll need to hack the code to open the card vault left behind. This will obviously prove to be a completely ridiculous and untenable way of managing an inventory and lead to a great many follies. Later on, you would swap your modus with your hacker friend, a guy who, unlike you, happens to be competent with programming. It would only make sense. But for the time being, it makes your life kind of a nightmare. There are so many stupid things that happen because of this modus. So many, you just have no idea. Take the card vault. God damn it! You hear some unhappy grumbling through the hole below. This was not the coolest thing you could have done just now. Examine the large
Oops.
black book. You make quite sure not to captchalogue it and simply pick it up and read it.
Why did I think that was the Death Note?
It is a thick programming manual called Cath, a handbook for the imminently deceased. Ath is a insufferable language to work with. Its logic is composed of nothing but infinite loops, or at best, loops of effectively interminable construction. The above page in the intro section documents the simplest possible Ath code structure. Any code deviating from this basic structure will not compile. You have a whole bunch of code samples you've been messing around with on your computer. It's been frustrating at best and debilitating to your machine at worst. Leave your room. You step outside your respite block onto one of your Hive's numerous extraterrestrial landing slats. You were allowed to design this Hive when you were young after you emerged victorious from your trials deep in the brooding caverns. You have lived here with your custodian ever since. It's almost as if your people have placed great cultural importance on teaching children to become architecturally adept while very young. It has been this way since ancient times. No one seems to know why that is. Getting to build your own Hive at a young age using whatever meandering design you chose likely has left you jaded to the notion of customizing your abode. You certainly wouldn't get all that worked up about a game that happened to allow you to do such a thing. At least not for that reason. Examine the neighborhood. He looks like he's seen some shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Probably gonna see
screenshotting
some
that.
shit. Yes. Just
I'm
just copy the image and put it in the chat.
I'm screenshotting that.
It doesn't let me copy images. You
Like,
can see there's
open
only
image.
like open image, open in folder, or save image. So get
Or
your
you can open-
screenshots now, folks.
And then put it in the chat. Also, sandwich acquired.
The lawn rings are empty. Blood skims the voids in your porous cranial plates. Cranial plates. I don't know why I thought that said pallets for a second. Your porous cranial plates, as if grazing the hollow of a threshed stem or, say, an abandoned cocoon. A sour note is produced. It's the one agitation plays to make its audience squirm. It is your 6th wriggling day, and as with all 5 preceding it, blah 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 look. You don't have time for fancy poetry. It's almost as useless as those arm-swing flappy things on mailboxes, assuming you even knew what those were, which you don't. Trolls don't have mail. Mail is almost as useless as poetry to them. Poetry is the swing-arm flappy dealy of words, and mail is the red tilty lever doodad of giving people shit. Frankly, you don't know about things skimming voids or grazing hollows or whatever. You've got ambition. You were meant to be a big shot. Now's your chance to be a big shot.
Be a big shot.
Okay.
Spamped in here.
Be in charge of
I
something
didn't know I
huge and
was
really
in
important,
Homestuck.
and to be totally ruthless about it. You just haven't found the dominion in which you're destined for greatness yet, or even a vague concept of it. You haven't found your purpose, but you will tonight. You stew in your own impotent aggravation in the cool dusk breeze. During the dark seasons, it remains dusk for most of the day. It can stay dark for many bilunar perigrees at a time, but even if it didn't, you would still have this feeling. You have this feeling it's going to be a long night. Go back inside. You head back into your block and hit up your computer station. No word from any of your loudmouth pals. No news is good news. Sweet music to your auricular sponge clots. Hussy, start using small words challenge.
Please, use smaller words. It's not that hard. I will turn this into a bendy straw cummerbund situation. I will not pronounce his name correctly. No one can stop me.
It's the latest issue of Game Grub. This one appears to boast about exclusive leaks. They all boast about that. You're not even really sure what it means. And we're the Game Grubs!
No, no, no. No, 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 no.
How's this for a screenshot opportunity?
What is that? What the
Jesus Christ.
It is a DVD of one of your favorite series, The Thresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's about a green Thresh-Cusioner cadet who sasses up the Blue Bloods in his Flay Squad pretty good. Their blood is literally blue, lousy snobs, but Troll Will Smith shows them all how to loosen up. He is pretty much your hero. Troll TV shows have shorter titles than Troll movies because TV is a much newer form of media in their society. Which is a good thing because it would be pretty hard to make this funny joke otherwise. Get down to business on the computer. Okay, enough messing around. Time to get to work. Time to get some work done. Maybe a little programming, or, oh god, it figures that installing this new beta chat client would open the floodgates. All your moron friends are going to be hounding you relentlessly. Not that they needed an excuse before. You wonder what this chump wants. What
time to
is
shine.
Oh, wait.
my inverted brother?
Now I know
Wait.
who's who.
Wait, am I reading? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're reading. Jeremy, you're up with
What?
a great text.
What in the sweet almighty tent? Fuck, I already fucking
Paint
know.
chafing.
Paint shaping fuck do you want?
Not a-
chafing. I'm using that now.
Please, can we continue?
Yes, we can.
Not
Yes,
a motherfucking thing, bro. Other than I'd be checking in how my best motherfucking friend is at, yo.
I really can't stand you, and I hate how you type. It just bothers me so much. Have I mentioned that?
You say it pretty much every time we talk, yeah. But, I don't have to. See? But, I mean, man, this feels so motherfucking unnatural and shit. You just gotta be going with what feels right at where your heart's up in, you know? Best friend.
I wonder what kind of shitty thing I did to deserve such an awful best friend. Or maybe what terrible thing I'm going to do and get punished for in advance. Maybe I'm
Oh, boy.
maybe I'm just like primitively the worst fucking piece of trash who preemptively
Yeah.
who I've ever lived and don't even know it yet. But hey, look at your friendship is exhibit. Exhibit A, I guess.
You got it. It's such a beautiful thing, this troll disease called friendship.
Friendship isn't a disease, shit punch. It's like a mistake, a big joke of nature.
It's a miracle.
Oh no, don't. Don't start with the miracles again.
Man, everywhere I look, all I see is motherfucking miracles. It's so spiritual, all these miracles and shit. Okay, like, just be taking this fucking tits bottle of fucking Fago I just cracked up open, and how it's being all, like, hissing and shit. Motherfucking hissing, man. Who went all and told it to do that? How would it even know to do that? It's crazy. It's a miracle.
It's carbonation, you ignorant douche. Try getting schooled sometimes instead of slurping down that weird swill all day and fondling your stupid horns.
No, bro, I don't want to know. Don't even tell me. Knowing shit just steals up all the fucking magic from my miracles like a motherfucking thief. And that ain't cool.
The only miracle is that you like that disgusting sludge. Where do you even get that stuff? It's also a miracle how you dress like an imbecile and are basically the stupidest asshole I've ever known. Actually, you're right. There are miracles everywhere. I've been a fool.
See, man, I'm straight up telling you. Miracles. It's like, alright, computers, right? What the fuck? Miracles is what?
Fuck you! Fuck you for me just reading that!
Anyway, what's up with your bad self? For serious here, isn't something big all going down?
What?
You have no idea.
I heard something big was going all down. Just all be telling me all what motherfucking it's up and all about.
Stop saying all. Are you talking about TA's thing?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. So mysterious. I'm never getting ceased to be amazed by all these fucking mysteries life's got for us.
Ugh. Anyway, I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I'll talk to him tonight about it. Maybe I won't. It's probably just another one of his Probably not one of those projects that winds up being completely useless and a huge waste of my time.
Yeah, but maybe he's your best friend, though, so it's all cool. Anyway, I thought this sounded like a pretty big motherfucking deal, my man.
What?
Bro, never mind. I just fucking did like to scare the shit out of myself here. These damn horns.
You've got to get rid of those things. They make it more embarrassing to know you, which is a freaking miracle that's even possible. Like, wow, God sure cooked up a dozy there. Twinkly-eyed son of a bitch that just keeps you guessing, doesn't he?
Man, you know you want to give my horns a good squeeze.
Oh,
Laying that kind
I
of
do
sus.
not like the implication here.
Oh boy. Actually, you know what will be the miracle to end all miracles? It'll be if I ever meet a kid I despise more than you. That will make me a motherfucking convert. I'll see light so bright. I'll need GC to walk me around so I don't bump into shit. Sign me up for idiotic clowns religion, okay?
You fucking got it, brother. Whoa, what the motherfuck? Who's this motherfucker? It's cool.
That's
Life
all
is like
gaudy.
that sometimes. It's full of mysteries. You'll be doing one thing, then something else hits you just like that, and you roll with it. That's what you do when life hands you lemons. You sure as fuck don't make lemonade because who the fuck knows where that fucking shit comes from. It's squeezed out of miracles is where. So what's this motherfucker's name? Your
I
name
want to
is...
pause real quick.
Yeah?
Welcome, Shikki.
This is just because Hussey had no idea what Insane Cloud Posse was about, and he did like a quick search, and he just saw, okay, clowns, miracles, and Fago.
As someone who's just now starting to listen to Insane Clown Posse, I appreciate it, but at the same time, my ex is my boss.
I know, I
Can I
listened
just
to
say-
some of it too.
Can I just say real quick? I just love how there was a long pause before Jay read the part where Karkat goes, "Fuck you." It was just a long pause.
Excuse me.
I told you I got the perfect casting.
That was literally like,
And my axe will make your
Fuck
forehead
you.
up like crack.
Okay.
Honestly, like you know what that before we continue, just really quick, you know what that fuck you reminded me of?
What?
I all of a sudden I can just clearly see Gamzee and Karkat doing, "Why are you buying clothes at the soup store?"
Fuck you!
fuck you!
Your name is Gamzee Makara. You get pretty excited by clowns of a grim persuasion, which may not be in full possession of their mental faculties. You belong to a rather obscure cult, which foretells of a band of rowdy and capricious minstrels, which will rise one day on a mythical paradise planet that does not exist yet. The beliefs of this cult are somewhat frowned upon by those dwelling in more common lawn rings, but you don't care. You gotta be going with what feels right at where your heart's up in, you know? You like to practice on your one-wheel device, which you are god-awful at because your feet do not reach the pedals. You enjoy a fine beverage and like to do a little baking sometimes. You've got all these horns all over the place, and sometimes you step on them and scare the shit out of yourself. You like to chat a lot with your pal Karkat, who is usually pretty cranky, but he is your best friend. You have a lot of other great friends who you also like a lot. Your troll tag is terminally capricious, and you speak in a manner that is just a little bit whimsical. What will you do? Catalogue a bottle of Fago.
It's kind of funny that in this,
What is happening?
Hussey says that the cult he's in is obscure and frowned upon, but in all of the games, like Friend Sim, every single fucking purple blood is part of the Juggalo cult.
I've heard of that. Yeah. Well, before we before we go on to this, since you mentioned friend sim, Chaha is very pretty, and I give. Let's move on then.
You snag a bottle of Fago. To consume the beverage is what your fellow devotees refer to as kicking the wicked elixir. It is captured through your miracle modus. You have absolutely no idea how this thing works, and you don't want to know. Capture log the computer.
It looks ridiculous.
I love this.
What the? What is that? Oh my god!
Not one.
What is that? What is
It's
that?
a rain party.
You take your husk top. Sometimes you just like to pick stuff up and watch the colors. It's so beautiful. Life is beautiful. Ride one-wheel device. You decide to give this diabolical contraption another shot. Maybe one of these days you will get one more suited to your proportions. For now, this is all you have to work with. You just have to figure out how to stay on the thing without flying off the handle.
Woo!
You do some sort of acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and into a big pile of horns.
It doesn't even have a handle.
Aww.
That's the whole point of it. It's a unicycle.
Sample the delicious pie cooling on the counter. It is still piping hot, but you can't help yourself. You sneak a taste of the super slime pie. You aren't supposed to eat that slime. It does funny things to a troll's head. But you were never taught that on account of a lousy upbringing. Your custodian was always out to sea. That is where he is now. Maybe you will go outside and see if you can spot him. Take a juggling club.
Nice.
You grab a juggling club. You'll need it if you are going to go out. It is dangerous to leave unarmed. Go outside.
It's dangerous to go on bone.
Take this.
You beat me to the joke. God damn it. Ah!
Also, don't mind me, I'm just aggressively eating salt and vinegar chips.
That's good.
You leave your hive and head out to the beach. There is no sign of your custodian. You should not stay out here very long. The sea dwellers are quite hostile. Someone is bugging you. This is exciting. You're always down for shooting the wicked shit with anyone that'll put up with you. Now, if only you could figure out how to get your husk top out of this stupid thing. It'll be a miracle if you can manage. Retrieve the husk top.
Miracle.
All I can think about is in the friend sim where the main character meets Gamzee, and later on Gamzee literally comes out of a super tiny clown car, and Gamzee is just fucking 7 feet tall. All legs.
All legs, no dare, eh? Anyway, you say a short prayer to your beloved mirthful messiahs and splash a pinch of special stardust in your face.
I love him.
Yeet!
Your Silodex launches your beverage far, far into the ocean. You wonder if you can just sort of reach over and...
That's what Rose did.
8, I believe it's your turn.
Hey Gamzee, you want to play games with me?
Hey, yeah, that sounds like the motherfucking shit's bitch tits.
It sure is hard to ignore the weird things you say sometimes. But the only reason I'm asking you is because your name is like game and no other reason. Get it?
Well, I heard of worse fucking reasons to be getting all about to do something. Honk.
No, that should bother you. That reason why you don't like things that bother you. No wonder Vanta's can't stand you. But who cares about him? We're going to have some motherfucking shitty bitches playing together. Or whatever you said.
So is this the game I've heard about? The big mystery?
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, this is going to be fucking insane. But can we play a little later? I'm outside keeping an eye out here for the old goat. You know how it is with family.
No, not really.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Drrrr.
yeah.
Way to go. How does that stupid bottled syrup of yours taste with your hoof so far up your mouth?
Sorry. Anyway, I'll go inside in a while. Why don't you get Karkat to fire up that motherfucker with you? He likes games.
Oh no. God, can you imagine all the bitching and moaning? I used to try to play stuff with him, but wow, did I learn my lesson.
Alright, well, I'll try to get in and get up on my chill real soon and we can play. Just give me a minute.
Bullshit. You know what? You're going to sit there on the beach and space out and lose track of time. Hello? Gams?
What? Oh man, sorry, I spaced out. Did you know how beautiful the sound of the ocean is? Have you ever even seen the ocean? Or, I mean, smelled it? Sorry.
Ugh.
Oh boy.
Karkat, get some programming done. Finally, some peace and quiet. Now you can bear down on your coding. This will surely last all evening without interruption. You reopen one of your app projects you started recently. You are still horsing around with the conditions for terminating the loops. What many app coders do is import finite constructs and bind the loops to their lifespan. For instance, the main loop here will terminate on the death of the universe, labeled U. That way, you only have to wait billions of years for it to end instead of forever. You have bound a subloop to the lifespan of the code's author, which is you. Any routine at the end will execute when you die. You figured this might be handy for coding something to release a final will and testament, or maybe some doomsday virus. You spend a lot of time thinking of ways to make the perfect doomsday virus. Conveniently absent from Ath's extensive import library are entities with short lifespans. Like a rapidly decaying particle that only lasts a millisecond sure would be handy. Or even a fruit fly or something. But no, coding with this language is all about finding ways to trick it into doing what you want. Your hacker buddy is obnoxiously good at it. He sent you some files which you still don't understand, but you're not going to admit that. He is even better at making viruses than you, which really gets stuck in your nook. Check out one of his files.
That's basically like saying that really gets sand in my vagina.
Vagina.
I feel like I know
what?
Also,
What?
I was busy eating my sandwich and I hear the word vagina out of nowhere.
He said,
Are
that
you guys
how you
okay?
uh,
Are you guys okay? Do I need to call a therapist?
no.
okay, he said that really gets stuck in my nook, and people have figured out that nook probably means vagina. So Karkat basically said that his friend, being a better coder than him, put sand in his vagina.
Or like he like gets fucked.
That
over
really
it?
puts a rock
much.
up my ass.
It really puts a rock up my ass.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Also, can we take a moment to appreciate all the handles on the side of our cat's little like computer?
All these.
Yay!
What do
I
I imagine?
remember you got so concerned when you saw this one.
I have every right to be.
Testicle.
Look at it.
Does it say testicle on it?
Yep.
Yeah, it
Yes,
just
it
says
does.
it. It literally
Oh my
says something testicles.
We'll get to
Thank
him
God.
later. Let's keep going right now. This code, when executed,
Oh, God.
immediately causes the user's computer to explode and places a curse on the user forever, along with everyone he knows and everyone he'll ever meet. Not surprisingly, later on you would run this code in a fit of stupidity. You don't know how he does stuff like this. What does this even mean? It's nonsense. Is it even syntactically viable? Are you allowed to color text like that? Maybe you should ask him about it sometime. Oh, speak of the devil. Here he is bugging you about something. Time to put on your game face and pretend you don't think very highly of his abilities.
Oh boy.
Hold
This
on,
one
give me
is
second.
this one is between Roxas and Jeremy.
First
Let's
turn, I
go.
guess.
Okay. All right. So this is Solux, right?
It's so
Yeah,
He's
and,
good at
like-
doing the list.
Yeah, if you want like an idea of how the lisp sounds, just think of I slammed my penis in the car door.
Flip your
Alright.
shit about this.
About the
KK, don't flip your shit about this, but I'm setting you up to play a game with some people.
Why would I flip my shit about that?
Because you flip your shit about everything.
Well, will you look at this? Here's my shit, and yet it remains unflipped. Just sitting there on the skillet getting burned on one side. It's a miracle.
Holy shit, are you okay?
Who's dying?
Jesus Christ!
Never
Are you
killed someone
okay?
that bad
Holy
before, the fuck?
shit. And yet it remains unflipped, just sitting there on the skillet, getting burned on one side. It's a miracle. I'm gonna make that my status after I get over mourning my recent loss.
I'm okay.
Oh god.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Oh no, are you into miracles now too? Because if you are, you're fired preemptively from the game.
Fuck no.
Okay, nice.
Miracles. Oh, God. Miracles are like poop stains on God's underwear. What?
Jesus Christ.
Anyways.
Making fun of people. Making fun of people's also religion is the best thing to do.
That's why he hides them. They're fucking embarrassing. God launders in mysterious ways.
Right on, but let's shut our mouth a second and talk about this game. It'll only be a second, really. You don't have to do too much.
Okay, good. I'm pretty busy tonight. What is this thing anyway? Why all this Why all the secrecy? Sorry.
Well, the story is that is in the. Okay, what's that word over there?
Immersive simulation.
Immersive simulation that you play with a group. The long story is that the fate of our civilization depends on us playing it. I guess the long one was shorter than the short one. Fuck.
That sounds like melodramatic bullshit, but coming from you, color me unsurprised.
Screw you, Ventus. It's more real than Craft's. What's that?
Grub socks.
Craft rubs.
Right. Okay. So you made this game.
No. More like I adapted it.
From what?
Some crazy technology. I dug out of some ruins. Having to her about it.
Man.
Okay.
Or double A. I don't know. Man,
Yeah,
no.
that's just the shortening of her chum handle.
Man, no. I can't talk to her. She's so spooky. I don't know why most of our friends are such weirdos.
Okay, don't be a douche.
Probably it's because most trolls are. If you heard what I heard every night, I mean, wow, fuck.
No, let's not talk about your weird mutant brain. And don't scan mine or whatever. It's off limits, you douche.
I told you like a billion times I can't do that.
Nub slurping.
Nub slurping. Fuck.
You nub slurping fuck pod. It's funny when you
just called him a horn licker.
Why are you two up to this secret stuff? Why haven't you told me anything about this?
Who the fuck's
KK, I'm
Mr. Crocker?
KK, I'm sorry, but really, it's kind of a private matter between me and her, and I'd appreciate it if that was respected.
Oh God! Stop being so sensitive. It's repugnant quality.
Okay, how about you take your own advice? You are such a blubbering hypocrite. You're lucky I'm so fucking wait, what is that word?
Magnanimous.
Magnanimous.
Alright. Magnanimous and charitable, cause otherwise there's no chance I'd waste my time with you on you.
A load of shit. This act that you actually think you're a hotshot, you know you hate yourself.
Nobody hates himself more than you, idiots.
Yeah, well, I hate you way more than I hate myself, and that's fucking saying something. In fact, I hate you more than I hate myself, and you hate yourself, and you hate me combined.
Oh, fuck that noise in every leaking orifice is got you. I hate the combined product of you and myself more than you could ever begin to hate me and myself and you and yourself on the worst day, so fucking deal with it.
Okay, timeout for the idiot. The idiot gets a timeout and shuts up for a second. That's you. Just tell me what to do about this game.
Okay, well, I'll send you a download soon. I'm setting up two teams, like two separate competing teams, so that there's a better chance of at least one group winning. And I'll also, oh gosh, the screen, and also I guess to see which one can win faster.
Okay, let me guess. There's a red team and blue team, right?
Yeah. You're on the red team. I will be the leader of the blue.
Okay then, I guess I can pick my teammates then.
Bro, you're not the red team leader. I picked GC for that.
What?
Dude, I did not. Dude, I did not think you'd be interested in this. Don't act all offended.
Oh wow, now I see. Really fucking clever. Picking the blind girl to lead the team you're competing with. I know. God, that's blurring on me. I knew you were a cheater, low-life fucking scumbag with no please. What?
Scruples?
Purples, sorry. Or self-esteem. And were basically worthless on every level. But somehow, I'm still disappointed in you.
I am such an idiot for not rewarding your bubbly personality and impeccable people skills with a leadership gig. What an inconsiderate knuckle sponged asshole I have been.
I am a hatch leader and you know it.
Hatch leader slasher.
I know your filthy seed flap is fluttering in the profane breeze that's shooting out your sinking meal tunnel. I do know that much.
How do you get out of your cocoon in the morning knowing you're the worst thing a universe was ever responsible for? Also, it must be hard with your hands to persistently bothering every mutated set of your genitals,
What the fuck?
peppering
What?
that ghastly husk you pawn off as a body. Has a female ever looked at you without at once turning skyward and erupting like a vomit volcano? Answer me that.
Oh my god.
That's
This
that's
is so
savage.
this is so immature. I'm basically just laughing here at how immature you are. Like I really give a fuck who the red leader is. You want to be the leader? Fine. Talk to GC about it.
I guess these conversations we have to do get kind of embarrassing in retrospect. Are we not friends anymore because of stuff I said?
You literally ask me that every time. Are you joking? I can't even tell anymore.
It's a joke, moron. Honestly, I'm just glad nobody else is privy to our conversations. Actually, whatever. Actually, why don't we make a pact to delete this one from our logs? I'm just shuddering here, scrolling up and reading this.
Yeah, okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow.
Vocabulary.
Alright. I think I did a little bit better as Solix than last time, by the way. The thing that throws me off the most is whenever there's the big words that I don't know how to say when there's multiple of the same letters, as well as me having to do a lisp on them.
Yeah, isn't that just
Yeah.
Hussy in a nutshell?
Hushmeister.
Yeah.
I do imagine Michael Kovac or Clifford Chapman voicing Karkat.
Stop! Fucking Bakugan!
Oh my gosh.
They got the they both have the screaming range, and that would fit Karkat so well.
Jay, I'll give you a better one. How about Shinji from Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Yes.
All right, let's continue. Sounds like someone downstairs is getting pretty crabby. This is not an encounter you are looking forward to. You'll probably put it off as long as you can manage.
T.
Why, who's this young lady? Hello, young lady.
Hello, young lady.
Oh shit.
Your name is Terezi Pyrope. You are pretty enthusiastic about dragons, but you have a particular affection for their colorful scales, which you gather and use to decorate your hive. Though you live alone, deep in the woods, you surround yourself with a variety of plushy pals known as scale mates. You often spend your days with them in rounds of live-action role-playing. You used to engage in various forms of more extreme role-playing with some of your other friends before you had an accident. You take an interest in justice, holding the particular fascination for orchestrating the demise of the wicked. You have taken up study of brutal Alternian law and surround yourself with legal books. You have no need for copies printed in troll braille because you can smell and taste the words. You hope one day to join the honorable ranks of the legislaturators. Your troll tag is Gallows Calibrator, and you speak with the numerals the blind prophets once used. You are presently the leader of the red team, poised to begin a mysterious game with 5 other friends, in direct competition with another 6 of your friends, comprising the blue team. What will you do? Cut to the chase and begin LARPing immediately. It's pretty hard to live-action roleplay when there's no one who is alive nearby, but all of your scale mates are alive to you. At least you pretend to believe that to annoy people. You prepared a new campaign for one of your favorite scenarios, court block drama. His honorable tyranny presides. On trial is an especially detestable fellow, Senator Lemon Snout. You have sparred with this scumbag before. Tonight he faces justice. You will play the role of the prosecuting attorney. On Alternia, there is no such thing as a defense attorney or a defense. In a court block, the word defense itself is offensive.
Honest to God, she would be a fantastic dungeon master.
Yes. Anywho.
You know I play that faded man.
Most of the interrogation is in the intimidating silence. slap him around a bit.
Slap.
I already left Cassie.
What a tiny little slap.
Slap. You don't want to slap too hard. Enough to sting, but not to bruise. It must be methodical, businesslike, and persistent. You only stop when you smell tears.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
You're talking about,
Are you good?
what you mean
How
the
does she smell with no nose?
what you mean the tears of the Smash Bros community?
She's just like, oh my god!
He smells through her mouth.
Yes.
Mr. Senator, you smell
Like
very
a
nice.
cat.
Your luscious yellow scales are like the sweetest gumdrops to the prosecution's nose. But your deceit stinks. Did you honestly think you could dip your corpulent snout into the imperial beetle coffers like that and get away with it? Did you think your revolting abuse of the public trust would go unnoticed? Think again, good senator. While the prosecution may be blind, rest assured the League of Legislators sees all. Call a witness. Oh, well played, Lemon Snout, well played. The prosecution's key witness murdered. How convenient. The court block has little choice but to acknowledge your cunning. You have earned just a teensy sliver of your respect back, for now. But wait. Shocking development. Oh my, what have we here? Bugs.
Bugs.
The prosecution begs your pardon, dear senator, but you appear to have dropped something. A personal satchel, perhaps? Chock full of illicit embezzled beetles with which you have the unmitigated cheek to waltz before his tyranny, concealed beneath your ill-gotten finery? The prosecution requests a short recess from his honorable tyranny so that all law-abiding and mother grub-fearing citizens may go outside and puke. Sentence the criminal. As the prosecutor, it is your job to reach a final verdict and sentence the reprehensible felon, while his tyranny watches in silence and submits grim approval. But you take pity on this miserable bureaucrat. You are feeling merciful. You will give him a fighting chance. You will flip a double-headed troll Kager, or however that's pronounced, Thager, I don't know, to decide his fate.
Caesar.
Caesar!
That's a G right there.
Sager.
Troll
Seeger.
Seeger. Alright, it's Seeger. You will flip a double-headed troll Seeger to decide his fate. You do this quite often when making important decisions. Kind of like Batman's
Cigar.
nemesis, Two-Face.
Igar.
Or that guy from No Country for Old Men. It turns out there are lots of badasses out there flipping coins. But those are Earth things, and you've never heard of them. It's safe to say you borrowed this gimmick from one of the many, many troll things out there that's got hard-boiled dudes flipping coins for major stakes. You base the habit on whichever one smells the most badass. Flip. Bling! Whoosh, whoosh. The coin tumbles through the air. Lemon Snout is sweating bullets.
I like to imagine that she was just grabbing him by the tail and wiggling him slightly to make that shaking.
A favorable flip. The senator exhales in relief. But what are you so happy about, Mr. Lemon Snout? He looks a bit confused. He quivers his lowly proboscis at the coin. See? The coin has exonerated him. Coin? What coin? Surely you jest, Mr. Senator. The prosecution sees no coin. She's blind, remember?
I can smell the coin. And out you go. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Another triumph for justice. The court block is adjourned. You offer final salutations to his tyranny in the customary manner. Okay, that's not customary at all. You're just kind of weird. It's just that your red chalk is the most delicious chalk. You cannot get enough of it. Anyone who says there is a more delicious chalk out there simply reeks of deceit. You sure had to go to a lot of trouble to do that. Go get the cane. You take your walking cane, which you use as a weapon kind of like Earth Daredevil, who you've never heard of. You will use it to wallop enemies when you enter the medium. Wallop. Oh, like this! Begin recruiting red team members. You can see how licked her screen is.
Jesus Christ.
Yucky.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Your nose begins
Well, she
scouring
doesn't
your
know how bad it looks.
Your nose begins scouring your chump roll through the saliva smears on your monitor for potential teammates so you can start playing. No, not her. Nope, not her either. Definitely not that guy. Okay, how about this girl? You like to roleplay with her sometimes via chat. You pretend you are a member of the mysterious and noble Dragonid race, while she does her own goofy thing. You don't have it in your heart to tell her that your chat RPing is meant to facetiously. Troll AC. This one is 8 and Thera.
Let's do this.
GC lands. Oh,
I
what?
imagine AC with like a little like AC saunters from her dark, something
You'll-
like that, like high pitched and cutesy.
Well, it's all up to Sierra to see what she decides to do. Anyway, let's go.
GC lands on your whelping stoop and wraps on your cave with her noble and elegant talon, and once with her mighty snout for good measure.
AC saunters from her dark cave, a little bit sleepy from the recent kill. AC uses one of her mouths to lick the fresh blood off her paws, and the other one to blow you a kiss.
GC, with 4 mighty whisks of her mighty tail, plucks the kiss out of the air mightily. GC pockets the kiss to her enchanted rucksack for later to do something magical, like make goblin wishes come true.
Yes, AC finds that to be a most admirable use of a kiss. She thinks that goblin wishes need to come true, too, just like any other kind of person's wishes. AC begs your pardon while she rips apart this tasty beast to prepare a meal for her cubs.
GC eyes the beast hungrily and mightily.
Uh-oh.
GC eyes the cubs hungrily and mightily, especially mightily.
Don't you dare! I mean, AC shouts, don't you dare! Indigently.
But it was too late. GC scoops up a plump cub with her glistening majestic tail and flies off magically. The innocent cub is crying and crying and crying.
AC says no and looks a bit crestfallen. AC gets a clever idea to slake the majestic dragon's mighty hunger. She prepares the lion's share of the slain armored polar bear for GC.
GC's magnificent curiosity has been perked. Is it a bull crawler bear? Oops, she asked that.
AC pauses a moment and nods knowingly, with a couple of smug grins on her face. She confirms it is indeed the bulliest of bears.
GC instantly loses interest in the puny cub and drops it to the ground far below.
But as it happens, the really cute cub lands in a bush, safe and sound. Woo!
GC's alarming and splendiferous girth settles over the succulent polar bear steak. When she finishes the savory red meat, she lifts her proud, wise head and opens her great big mouth and speaks the ancient tongue of 1,000 wisdoms. She says, "Hey, do you want to play a game with me?"
AC crinkles up her nose and prepares for a really unprecedented marathon of baffling feline obstinacity. Her dragon-eyed suitor will make neither rhyme nor reason of her perplexing behavior for even an instant.
No, that was a real question. Want to play a game?
Oh, okay, if you mean a computer game, then yes, that sounds like fun.
Okay, you can be on my team.
Team? Who else is playing?
I haven't decided yet. A whole bunch of us in 2 teams.
Oh, well, it does sound like it will be a lot of fun, but I think I should get permission first.
Blars, that's so stupid. He's not the boss of you.
I know, but still, I'm kind of scared of him. And I think perhaps it's best to just run it by him first so there isn't a kerfuffle about it or anything.
This is stupid in such a terrible myriad of dumb ways. You shouldn't be afraid of anyone. You kill big animals with your bare hands. And in any case, he lives nowhere near you, so this whole thing is extra stupid.
I know, but I don't think it'll be a big deal. I'll just mention it casually and it'll be fine, I'm sure, and then we can play in just a little bit.
Fine. In the meantime, I'll go round up some more people to play.
Okay. What?
Hey, Gamzee. Gamzees, do you want to play games with me? Gamzees with me?
Hey, yeah, that
Game-
sounds like the motherfucking shit's bitch tip.
It sure is hard to ignore the weird things you say sometimes.
You then proceed to have the rest of this conversation we already had. No luck in getting this guy to play with you right now either. You guess that leaves... Oh no, not Karkat. You were only going to ask him as a last resort. You wonder what he wants. You will try to avoid mentioning the game. Hopefully he hasn't caught wind of it yet.
Oh shit. Hey, guess what? Big news. Like, holy shit, stop the presses. This is a humongous deal sort of news.
Whoa, what is it?
You're not the red team leader. That's me. I'm the leader. It's been decided. On an official basis.
Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to make a big stink about this and say what, wah, I want to be the leader.
What? No. I mean, you can, but it won't do any good because I'm the leader, and that's all there is to evacuate through your protein. Shoot.
Yeah.
Shoots on the matter.
Well, it may surprise you to know that I don't give a crap who gets to be leader, because unlike you, I actually have a fucking smidgen of maturity and self-respect.
That's a lie. You're more of a melodrama spaz queen than me, and you know it. And this stuff you're saying is pretend stunt. You're like a rocket propelled spaz maggot, spring-loaded up the ass of a psychedelic fucking freak-out weasel on idiot drugs. So let's not play
Make-believe.
games. Make-believe games hurt. Here. Leader, me.
Karkat, I don't care. You can be the stupid leader. I just want to play this game.
Okay, great. If it's any consolation, I have selected you to be my second in command.
Really? Swoon.
Wait,
Fuck you, offer decided.
Rescinded.
Okay, but seriously.
Rescinded. I'm fucking up.
Okay, but seriously, I would have suggested you be the leader. But honestly, it comes with serious responsibilities, and I wasn't sure if you were up to it.
How could you think that? I'm an incredible leader with all kinds of prioritization and command skills. I'm going to rock the cock off this weather and the blue team will wish they never slithered out of the mother grub's heinous
undulating
asshole.
Undulating asshole.
That's
disgusting.
That's the Patreon shit. So just give me the full thing.
Is
What
this
do you know?
OnlyFans?
Oh, stop!
I think I broke Haven. Anyways.
Oh, God. Stop.
You sound like you're pushing baby trolls out of your asshole.
Mark, that doesn't
Mark.
I'm aware it doesn't make it better, but it makes for a great highlight later on.
Are you fucking
Is it my
It's on the-
turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
Wait, did I?
You're right here.
Okay, this
Oh
thing
wait,
you
there's
need.
some. Just give me the full briefing. What do you know? I think I read that already.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
Okay,
all right.
the thing you need to know is the leader starts out by running the client application, while the second officer connects to you with this server, while I remain generally in awe of your manly grandeur, and I sit at my computer doing it. Hold on, I'm like losing
Menial.
focus. Menial chores in support of your heroic
Escapades.
escapades, which honestly I don't think you're ready for, but whatever.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was made for. Being in charge of adventure, running around and stuff, and fucking shut up like a goddamn hero with a ripper walks. And his job. Let's get cracking here. Launch your server or whatever. I'll install the hero program.
The client.
Yeah.
Okay, if you insist. Far be it from me to stop you from being dashing and courageous, and to be perfectly honest, a little bit handsome.
What the fuck is a baby?
What? How did you get there? Your line is right here.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly.
That's a highlight.
what the fuck is a baby?
Yes, exactly. You are making sense. This is the kind of thing that sane people say. Keep at it. There's hope for you yet.
Okay, I'll try. Anything to get you to stop being such a baby.
What the fuck is a baby?
Oh, it's like a mythical little pink monkey. Something my lucid dreams. Lucid.
Lucy's dreams.
Lucid
Little pink monkey.
I'm fucking up so much on this one, low-key. I thought you didn't have one.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not allowed to.
Why not? Why have you never mentioned this anyway? Honestly,
Terezi.
Terezi, it sounds like more fronting, loony blog nonsense.
If I ever did have one, it would mean the world was coming to an end.
Oh, thank God you just said something normal. I was starting to worry there. Whew. Back in insane land.
It's true. I don't completely understand it, but that's what it told me.
We need to get you out of that fucking tree and into a proper goddamn lawn ring. You've been stunned. You've been stunned living up there by the whispers of fucking bark gnomes or something. I think one of my neighbors was just killed recently. Maybe you could live there.
No way, stool warnings. More like yawn rings. I love my tree, but you're welcome to visit sometime. It's especially nice in the third autumn.
Okay, well, speaking of that, I should go downstairs and deal with this grumpy customer. It's going to fondle Major's seed flap, but hopefully it'll be quick. You can establish your connection and do your trivial sidekick stuff, I guess, in the meantime. God, I was fucking up a little bit.
Fondle Major's seed flap.
I love the word usage so much.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's the troll equivalent of suck balls.
Hey
Yeah.
kid, what?
Alright.
Hey kids, want to fondle my seed flaps?
Flap.
Oh god.
A little later,
Karkat is
after
such
the
a
Knight of
brain
Blood's
cell.
heroic arrival to the land of Pulse and Haze, you quickly crafted a new weapon. Home smell you later, plus some cool other stuff. Deal with Terezi. Oh boy, here we go again.
Ah, shit. Here we. You can see me, right? Tell me what is wrong with this picture.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared. No, I can't see you, dumbass.
Oh yeah? Anyway, press your nose against your slurry screen and tell me what is wrong with this picture.
That was pretty terrible.
That's because you just took a hard drag of my low gape, which for some reason I have discovered outside on this little island.
You mean your toilet?
Well, excuse my disdain for your blue-blooded vernacular.
What color's your blood?
Whoa, none of your business. Seriously, was that a serious question? Unbelievable.
I will find out someday.
I think
What
I
is-
know this, but that's a spoiler.
What is your obsession with colors? It's bad enough you waste all my hard-earned grist rambling of my hive around like that, not even in the direction of fucking gate. But then you go and spend it on an ugly paint job. I killed a lot of imps for that grist.
Karkat, please. Don't pretend you didn't enjoy going around killing things, and that you wouldn't enjoy killing a whole lot more. Prancing around with your little sickle and being all adorable.
Yeah, right. More like
Adora Bloodthirsty.
Adore bloodthirsty. I'm pricing around being that, okay? Anyway, this is awful. This is no way for a leader to be treated.
Sorry, this is what you wanted. The leader is the first one in. This is what the leader is supposed to do. Who's Discord?
Oh, I think
I would ignore it. No, this is not anything except for what bullshit it is. A leader shouldn't be at the mercy of the Hive revelation whimsy of an unhinged blind girl. When do I get the chance to fuck up someone's hive? I should be the next one to connect to a client.
No, you can't. You have to be the last ones to connect to complete the chain.
Lord lies.
and get us out of those brains. Let's say soul chill, man.
Think of it this way. I'm your server player, so priority has to be on me for getting in the game before I got killed by meteors, in which case you'd be screwed in there, and then the next guy comes in, then the next, and you bring the last one in.
Whoa, wait, what? Meteors? What the fuck are you talking about? What does this have to do with meteors?
Oh boy, you're gonna need to get to get with the program, Karkat. Have you talked to AA?
What?
Apocalypsarian. Sorry.
Apocalypse Arisen.
Apocalypse Arisen. Sorry.
No, of course not.
Or TA. Or AG, I guess. Or CA. Really, there's these things. There's like this whole conspiracy about this. As I'm finding out.
Well, why don't you just tell me so I don't have to talk to any of those double-talking assholes?
I can't. I gotta step out of the tree for a moment. When I come back, I will enter the game. See ya.
A little while ago.
Well then.
You're not sure why you did that, really. There'll probably turn out to be a reason. There's a reason for everything. Understanding this lets you be reckless, whoever you are. A little later, somewhere else entirely. Rubbish from the land dwellers.
Vago.
Makes you sick,
Vago.
whoever you are. And later still...
Vago.
I knew who that bastard was.
We return to the land of pulse and haze so that we can rewind a bit. Before all that paint got slopped on your hive and before that mysterious hole was made. Man, how'd that hole get made? It was when Karkat ran TA's cursed Ath program and his computer blew up. That's what happened. We'll see this happen later. It will be startling and unexpected. Deal with the crabby customer. It's literally a Krabby customer.
Krabby.
Can I interest
He's
you in
a
a Krabby
cancer.
Patty? You go downstairs and
Money,
confront...
money.
And I do everything all of the time.
You go
It's a
downstairs
Krabby
and...
cousin.
You go downstairs and confront your custodian, which is another term for a frightening beast known as a lusus naturae. Your lusus has looked after you since you were very young in lieu of any biological parents, whom you have never known. No young troll ever knows his or her blood parents, nor could such lineage ever be accurately traced. Adult trolls supply their genetic material to the filial pails carried by imperial drones and offered to the monstrous mother grub deep underground in the brooding caverns. She then combines all the genetic material into one diabolical incestuous slurry and lays hundreds of thousands of eggs at once. And now you know the gist of buckets!
Oh my god!
Wait, what?
Oh.
Hold on, what?
You want me to read it
Wow.
again? I'll read it again.
Yes, please.
Your lusus has
Adult
looked after you
trolls
since you
supply
were
their
very young in
genetic
lieu of any
material.
biological parents whom you have never known. No young troll ever knows his or her blood parents, nor could such lineage ever be accurately traced. Adult trolls supply their genetic material to the filial pails carried by imperial drones and offered to the monstrous mother grub deep underground in the brooding caverns. She then combines
God.
all the genetic material into one diabolical incestuous slurry and lays hundreds of thousands of eggs at once.
Oh my
What the
god.
actual fuck was Heistmeister on?
I don't know.
That ain't that. It's just mayonnaise.
Bucket.
I only have one thing to say about that.
Come.
Mayonnaise.
The eggs hatch into young larval trolls which wriggle about to locate a cozy stalactite from which to spin their cocoons. After they pupate, the young troll with his or her newfound limbs undergoes a series of dangerous trials. If they survive, they are chosen by a member of the diverse and terrifying subterranean monster population native to Alternia. This creature becomes the troll's lusus, and together they surface and choose a location to build a hive. The building process is facilitated by carpenter droids left on the planet to cater to the young, but only for building. They're on their own otherwise. The vast majority of adult trolls are off-planet, serving some role in the forces of ongoing Imperial conquest, besieging other star systems in the name of Alternian glory. The culture and civilization on the homeworld is maintained almost entirely by the young. Trolls sure are weird.
Oh my god.
Toby Fox!
Show down my Toby Fox.
Except there's nothing playing, it's just a GIF.
Oh.
Sad.
Click it! Not the GIF.
That thing is like 2 minutes long, I'm not playing the whole thing. You leap into the
Aw.
domestic fray in an attempt to
Ah.
mollify your nannying aggressor. After a lot of kicking and fussing and gnashing of teeth and carapace, you just pull out a few chilled roe cubes from the fridge to settle the beast down. Trolls and their custodians have a peculiar arrangement of codependence. The lusus behaves as a lifelong bodyguard, caretaker, and visceral sort of mentor, while the young troll must learn to function as a sort of zookeeper. We decide to agree this conflict is not a big enough deal to warrant a detailed examination of the action or an embedded musical accompaniment. We also agree that while that would have been pretty sweet, we are also in kind of a hurry here. But if it were to be accompanied by something audible, it would probably sound something like what you just heard. We decide to listen to that track, close our eyes, and imagine what might have been. Wow, that sure was awesome. Anyway, moving on.
So has Heistmeister never fucking heard of the fourth wall or like show don't tell? Because to me, the fourth wall is transparent and there's a fucking light on.
We have seen the fourth wall in Homestuck.
And the fourth wall got obliterated by the second page of Act 1.
That's true.
It was knocked down by John Just doing the Miley Cyrus wrecking ball move on the fourth wall. Just I came in like a wrecking ball on the fourth wall, just on the second page.
Oh gosh.
In fact, we are in such a hurry, you could almost say we need to get moving on the double.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this pretty cool dude, okay? Some people seem to think he's cool. Sometimes. He guesses they're right. I mean, maybe, if they say so. Actually, you know what? They're right. This guy's dynamite lit in a box full of hot shit. Screw the haters. Anyway, he's standing around being all chill, like cool dudes are known to do sometimes, when they're not moping around or nursing migraines or whatever. A cool dude like this probably has a real cool name. Or at least like a name that doesn't completely fucking suck. Like, at least not the kind of name that belongs to someone you'd want to just perpetually wail on. Maybe just a name that makes you cringe a little, but you guess you can deal with it if you've got to. It's just a guy's name, it's not like it really matters, who cares? But he probably wouldn't just tell you what it was if you asked. He'd be way too moody for that. In fact, this guy probably thinks you've got some attitude and probably doesn't want a damn thing to do with you. You could always try to guess his name, but instead of that, here's a better idea. Why don't you just fuck off and go to hell? Here, name this kooky broad instead.
Damn, Zebra, I didn't know you were in Hive.
Oh my god, Karkat, did you write this page?
Okay, what's her name? Wait, you've gotta be kidding me. Looks like we're going back to the other guy again. Alright, hang on. It appears this cool and moody dude had a change of heart. He feels pretty bad about flying off the handle like that, and as if shit wanted nothing to do with the handle, shit would like to reconcile with the handle and perhaps seek marital counseling. So what's his name gonna be? Your name is Solix Captor. You are apeshit bananas at computers, and you know all the codes, all of them. You are the unchallenged authority on apiculture networking, and though all your friends recognize your unparalleled achievements as a totally sick hacker, you feel like you could be better. It's one of a number of things you sort of beat yourself up about for no very good reason during sporadic and debilitating bipolar mood swings. You have a penchant for bifurcation in logic and in life. Your mutant mind is hounded by the psychic screams of the immensely deceased. Your visions foretell of the planet imminently deceased. Your visions foretell of the planet's looming annihilation, and yet unlike the typical sightless prophet of doom, you are gifted with vision twofold. For now. Dun dun dun! You have developed a new game adapted via code parsed from the runes and glyphs in an ancient underground temple. You believe this game to be the salvation of your race, though you are not sure how yet. To ensure success, you will distribute the game to 2 teams of friends, a red team and a blue team. You will lead the latter group. Your troll tag is Twin Armageddons, and you tend to speak with a bit of a lisp. What will you do?
Excuse me?
Yes?
Bifurcation. It's basically when something is cut in half because of the prefix by and just.
Thank you for the explanation.
Welcome.
Solix, equip throwing stars to Strife Specibus. Why would you do that? A high-level psionic has no use for any particular Specibus allocation. Congratulations, Roxas, your troll has psychic powers.
Well then.
Solix,
Psychic
fling stars
powers? That's a
Specibus
human
ward.
word.
You make short
damn
work
it.
of the Specibus and, oh god, one of your B-house mainframes. The silicone was sliced clean through by your foolish maneuver. What were you thinking? The workers pair up and dance angry messages to you in binary code.
Fuck.
Binary code.
Solix, taste honey. No! You do not under any circumstance eat the mind honey. The consequences are highly unpleasant. You cultivate this honey for Ulysses. It helps him not to be such a complete idiot all the time. Merely most of the time instead. Calm those bees
Basically,
down.
honey is like weed.
Snap.
More like snap.
So is-
Nap.
Snap.
Nap time.
Snap.
Ah.
Get to work at the computer. You are always up to your nook in the newest and hottest games. You're up to your pussy in the newest and hottest games. It is hard to walk around the place without squishing them. Whenever that happens, you are screwed, and you have to grow a new one from scratch. Or just pirate it, you guess. But tonight is no time for games. Well, okay, it is. But just one game in particular, and this game is no joking matter. It is Delirious Bug Nasty.
They'll have to grow a new pussy.
Are those the fucking bait?
Excuse me.
No, those are not the grubs, okay?
No,
But-
pretty much
Yeah, but
everything in
thanks,
their
if you
society is
do,
bug
fill it
related
out.
for some reason, including
Pussy?
them.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Grow a little
Coochie?
perk.
TC,
Gooshi.
you want to be the leader of one of the teams?
8.
8.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You mean for your game to save the world?
Yeah.
Oh, I picked the red team.
Okay, I didn't say anything about a red team, or even in that there were 2 teams, but fine.
Obviously, you were going to set up red and blue teams. Come on.
You don't know what I'm going to do. Stop being as though you can read my mind. It's not a power you have. Your strengths are being blind and tricking people about stuff. And I guess being really savvy and pretty decent at other stuff. But that's why I'm picking you and not some other fucking schlub from Idiotville.
Solix, please. You are Mr. Appleberry Blast, and everyone knows those are your favorite flavors. Even though you type in yucky mustard, which is weird.
Maybe there is more to me than you think. Maybe I am not the 2 trick hoof beast you want to make me out as. Maybe I just want to give the red and blue thing a rest for a change, and not make it so it's like, oh look, it's that predictable fuck with those 2 stupid colors. It's amazing how much everyone fucking hates him. Maybe red and blue aren't that great, and I hate them suddenly. Have you thought of that? Maybe I'm more of an aubergine in guy plus whatever that putrid color is you type with. What is that? Turquoise? Maybe it's making me turquoisey. Maybe the new name for that color is summer head mist. Have you considered that? But I'm sticking with red and blue. So maybe you should stuck on it.
Maybe this is a stupid word. Maybe that's the big maybe we should all ponder tonight over some hot shut the hell up tea. So you think I'm savvy?
Yeah, I think so. Pick out or who you want for a red team, and I'll lead the blue team. I'll send you the download soon. Talk to you later.
Wait, maybe you should tell me more about this game first. How exactly are we having the world? Saving the world.
I don't know yet. Huh?
Nothing. It's good.
I don't know yet. I just know what I've seen in my visions. That the world will end and our whole race dies. In this is how we save it. And AA can back me up on this, so don't be all doubting me about it.
I'm not doubting you. I think you're right, mostly.
Mostly, what does that mean?
Well, when you talk about how you're going to die too.
I am going to die. I mean, we all are, but especially me. I'm going to get my ass served to me twofold, double the service, like 2 deuce on Double Butler Island. getting worked over by a what is that word?
Siamese?
Yeah, Siamese twin masseuse. Yeah. But before I die, I'm going to go blind like you. It has to happen like that. I'm not sure why, but I think it's like fulfilling some requirement for a true prophet of doom. In order for the visions to be right, that has to happen, and the universe will make sure it will. It's kind of like how a prophet earns his stripes by being blind, like how an angel earns its wings.
What's an angel?
Some terrible mystical demon with these awful feathery wings.
Gerard is offended looking at that.
What?
My character Gerard, who is a fallen angel, if they read that sentence, they would be so offended.
Solux, I'm coming for your throat.
On the behalf of Gerard? Okay.
I don't know.
I mean,
Alright, let's keep going.
no problem.
Yeah.
They don't know what angels are, but they do know what a demon is.
Has Aid already read?
Yeah.
Okay. Paradox space uses them to usher in the end.
How does it know what angel to use?
Huh?
Huh?
So yeah, we will all die, but most especially at the end of story.
But don't take
end
this
of
the
story.
wrong. Don't take this the wrong way, but how can you be totally sure about all that? How do you know some of the real visions you're having aren't getting kind of tangled up with sort of the way you are about yourself?
What do you mean?
How you get mopey and you're always the victim of something, and how sometimes you think you suck when you really don't. Maybe that's clouding your vision?
Okay, that's some personal, private, emotional issue, and I'm dealing with that. And honestly, I appreciate you not always throwing it in my that in my face every goddamn opportunity you get. Like this is a big circus act to you, and that is your special clown pie.
See? God, so sensitive.
Seriously, talk to AA. She will corroborate everything. You and C are pretty tight, aren't you?
Not really anymore. She used to be a lot of fun. Now just talking to her, I don't know. It just somehow always makes me sad.
Okay, well, tonight's not about fun, as this is serious. Deliriously so. We are in Smirius city.
Screw you and your shit stains. I will have a fucking blast and you can't stop me. Blue team, is that
Dumb.
2s or S's?
That's meant to be like S's making fun of his typing quirks. So she's like saying, "Gum."
Blue team scum.
Oh, Sid, it's on. Oh, Sid, it's on.
Sucker.
Here she is.
Pretty woman.
That was completely meaningless. What was the point, whoever you are? All right, who did we have assigned as Aradia?
Mari.
Alrighty.
I have a thing open on my phone.
Alright, so if we want, we can save this page for next time because it is about time to call this stream quits.
Yeah.
How
I
long
think
have we
here would
been
be a
doing
good.
this for?
The usual 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours of homestuckins.
Wow, it's already been 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just having way too much fun with these.
Well, we can have
Looking
even more
forward
fun
to
next time.
Yeah.
All
God,
right.
the dialogue this time around was so funny.
It is. It really
Especially
is.
the one with Karkat.
Also,
I'm glad you're all having fun with it.
I think Gamzee might like this noise.
Clown juice.
Wow.
Anyway, that is it for today's Let's Read Homestuck with Friends. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to leave a like on the video, share it to your social media, and leave a comment down below. I love getting comments, and I will always give a heart to every comment that comes within the first 24 hours of this video being up. Also, please be sure to check out my friends. If you guys want to, you can leave links and stuff on the comments so that other people can check you out. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.
Bye bye.
Yay! Bye.
Bye.